And then we'll need to file this just a touch too, like we did the other side, just to let the socket get over the top of it. Filing the round side to make it a little square. Alright, back to the torquing. And that's all there is to it. And we're ready to go back in. We'll just take these off and be on our way. So we'll start by putting the brake clip back on again. It's in there like Prego. Alright.
Line up the knuckle. Shock. Strut. Anti-seize on the bolt.
Just want to get them back like they were.
Right, the torque spec is between 84 and
No, 85 and 94 or something like that.
85 and 94. So we're gonna torque it to 90.
Voila.
Indeed. This is a 15 millimeter. Low was a 17. These get torqued to 32 foot-pounds. And we're done.
Zips up. Alright, so we're going to remove the rear strut. And we're going to start with the bottom 2 bolts. You got to take off the trailing arm bolt and then the bolt that holds the strut in place. And the best way to do this is to put a jack underneath it and lift it up, and then we'll adjust it as necessary to get the tension off these to pull these bolts out. Now when we did the other side, the trailing arm bolt, this one right here, took some doing to come out. It was really corroded and rusted in place, so we'll see what happens with this one and take the appropriate action. So we'll start with this. Just going to go to the 5-pound sledge. There's a bushing inside here, so that's part of the reason why it doesn't like coming out. It took a couple of hits, but this did eventually pop through. I'll show you the bolt here in a second. As you can see, that's what was holding it in place, all that corrosion. Okay? So we'll go with the next one. So then you let the trailing arm come down, and then you can get this back bolt once you get it loosened and stuff. And then we'll go to the top here and pull out the let's go ahead.
Leave the air. Okay, so 2 bolts up here, and they are 15 millimeter. If you're going in the right direction. And it's out. Then here, trailing arm out of the way, and you have the soon-to-be retired strut. One. So we got the spring compressors on here. Same story. Keep them even. And we're going to just go a little bit at a time using the air. And since these have flats on them, we're just going to go ahead and 17. No, it seems like overkill for that tiny little flat, but that's actually what makes it not overkill. Very hard to hold on to otherwise. Alright. Here, I got this. Okay. Hold on a second. Now the new strut, please. Boot off. And take the boot off. And there's the dead one in the pile. Okay. I'll put the boot back in here because it's somewhat of a pain getting it back on with the clamps in place. Yeah, that would have been a good idea. There we go. And then again, as with the fronts, you'll see there's a notch here for the end of the spring to sit against. So we'll make sure we line that up. Bring that up against there like that. Okay. Alright. Then we shall put the top back on. And as with the front, you'll see there's an impression where the spring end went. Can you see that? Right there, little inset. We'll just make sure that that lines up when we put that back on. Yep, there we go. And this kit came with a new nut. Which my beautiful assistant is getting for me now. Press the Gugigate. Poof! Okay. And this is a slightly different. The new nut is a 15 instead of a 17. So if you could grab onto that for me. Now, the torque spec for this is 33 pounds, which is a touch redundant because the way this thing is designed with that brass cap in there, it actually bottoms out against itself. So we're going to torque it, but it may not actually, it may just butt up against that and tighten down. Just butt up against that and tighten down, so we shall see. In this case we'll use a crow's foot.
And it's 33 foot-pounds.
Got it? See how the nut actually slid right off, so normally you'd use a crow's foot and then just go ahead and torque that to 33 foot-pounds. And we're ready to go back in.